Tzatziki is an amazing Greek dipping sauce which goes really well with a lot of things. If you've never had it, you're gonna be surprised how amazing it is, and if you've never made it, I'm gonna shock you how simple it is to make. So, let's get to it. It smells like a garden. So we're gonna go ahead and peel a little bit of this English cucumber. Now this isn't necessary for English cucumbers because the skin is pretty soft, but just to kind of keep the color a little bit more consistent. Now if you're using a standard cucumber, if there is such a thing, you will want to peel those and take the seeds out because those are a little tough. So I have this here. Now the traditional way of making this is you grate it. Now you can use a food processor, but in order to keep it rather authentic, we're gonna grate it. Careful not to grate your fingers off. You really don't want to have to get new cucumbers because you have blood all over them. As you can see, we have a lot of water in here. We want to go ahead and dump that out. So we have this. What we're going to do is we're going to add some salt to it. So mix it around, and what that salt's going to do is going to pull out the moisture from the cucumber because we don't want a wet tzatziki sauce. So set that aside for 10-15 minutes, let it do its thing, and we're going to come back to it. If you have a cheesecloth or some sort of really thin towel, if not, go ahead and grab some paper towels. We're going to use that to dry that out. You could let this drain overnight, and it's going to be a lot drier, but we don't have time for that, so we're going to go ahead and use a cheesecloth. There you go, some sort of scarf. Ninja. Wow. Could be a fighter. I haven't wrapped my hands in a while. Could smack somebody with it. So as we're letting this dry, we're gonna go ahead and peel and cut some 4 cloves of garlic. Most of this is by taste, so you'll find out what you like and what you don't like. It's the beauty of tzatziki. You just kind of try it as you go along and see what works for you and what doesn't. 3, that's 2, I can't count. That's the one bad part about garlic is all the confetti. Off. I'll clean you later. Now what I'm trying to do here is make a paste with my garlic. Since I'm not going to be putting this into the food processor. So I'm chopping it up really nice and thin. Really just kind of pseudo mincing it. Pseudo mince. Boop. Add 2 cups of Greek yogurt. I'm using the full fat stuff. Make sure you get Greek yogurt. Oh, there's a piece of paper. I always forget about this thing. I'm using the full fat stuff. You can do the reduced fat, but I highly recommend you use Greek yogurt. It's thicker, it's creamier, it's a little bit of a tartness to it. We are going to add 2 cups of Greek yogurt. I'm simply just mixing this up because I feel like churning butter. That's about a cup, and about another cup. Boom. So you have that. We're gonna add a little bit of black pepper, just a smidge. Jake decided to bark at somebody. Jake, what's up? This is dill. We're gonna use about a sprig for this. We don't really want the stems, so we're gonna kind of cut off the tops. Just chop it up really nice and thin. Now, some people like to add mint, but I'm just gonna add dill. That's my preferred method of doing it. It smells very piney, very herby. We're gonna set it aside for now because we're gonna add it at the end because we don't want that flavor to really infuse too much with our Greek yogurt. But we're gonna go ahead and mix this so the garlic starts to infuse into the yogurt. Going to cut this lime. Probably shouldn't put that back. Gonna add a little bit of lime. Not too much, just a little bit. You can use lemon, or if you don't have lemons or limes, add a little bit of white vinegar. So go ahead and mix this. Let those flavors start to marinate. I have my cheesecloth here. I'll fold it a couple times. Put this in here because we want to drain it from all that liquid, which is now a nice salty mess. Oh, it's dripping in my hands. Try not to spill it anywhere, like I am doing. This is what we don't want right here. Oh. Oh no.
I'm actually from the National Tzatziki Sauce Board, just making sure that we're doing the proper mode of employment here.
Am I following proper protocol?
So far, we'll be watching.
That's pretty dry. Yeah, that's good. So this is stupidly dry now. Add it to our Greek yogurt mixture. If I can get it out of the cheesecloth. And we're adding dill. Mix it, taste it. If you need a little more salt, which this one does. And that's pretty much it. Now you can use this right away, but I highly recommend you let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours, even overnight. If it gets a little watery, just mix it. And that is how you make tzatziki sauce. Really simple, refreshing. The cucumbers is really good, really nice on the palate. And you get a little bit of kick from the garlic. Really good. Gluten-free, dairy-free, no, not dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, free range, whatever you want to try it. Low carb, try it. Tag me, Black Tie Kitchen on Instagram, Facebook, all those. Show me how it turns out for you and what you put it on. This is, I'm telling you, incredibly versatile. Chicken, lamb, beef, anything you want. Hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe and hit that bell for more. My name is Dennis with BlackTieKitchen.com. Until next time, stay hungry.